Is physical media dead? Welcome back to the channel. We're Retro Ventures.
I'm Jessica.
I'm Joshua. As resellers, is it worth picking up? Is it profitable? Can you make money?
Would this happen to do anything with the event we were just at?
Yep. We're here to present to you our first ever physical media show. It was called the Omega Video, and we want to tell you all about it. Unfortunately, my wife wasn't there because she was at the bar half the time. But
Lies!
let's check it out on the other side.
Lies!
All right, so this is our setup. We had to add this in because I forgot the top part. And here's my new friend. We saw him in my last video, and he didn't bring the DVDs I wanted, and we could make some trades, but you know.
Bring the DVDs.
But yeah, so I got some Sports Illustrated and posters. I got posters around here, so this we had to block off this end just for the posters. But here's the look of the quick peek of the American Legion physical media show. We got a table full of records here. We got toys here. G.I. Joe. Here's another Rancor. So we got all kinds of collectibles. Rambo inbox. Some loose Star Wars action figures. Gremlins. Or no, monsters in my pocket trading cards, but just in sleeves. That's cool. And then of course you're going to see a lot of VHS.
Paper that will launch the point into the bank.
Clamshell. Man with two brains.
You know, where the...
Yeah.
Oh, and my wife, look at this. My wife gave me a reprieve.
Oh, nice. There you go.
There you go, dude. $50 for the... Dang it, I said I wasn't going to buy anything.
The command center is pretty complete too.
I have the command center. Yeah, it's complete.
Still has
I have everything.
The eggs.
I have everything, yeah. Yeah, it goes on top of like that little electronic thing that... Yeah, I had to clean the battery compartment of it, and
Yeah.
it works.
Well, the thing is, because those they didn't come with the off switch.
This is awesome. Look at you go, man.
I used to have it as a kid too.
So what would go here?
A net that drops.
Okay.
Oh, that drops the net.
This drops?
Yeah.
Okay.
When you close the latches on the bottom. I used to have that as a kid too.
I don't know where to pick it up so I don't break it. Can I go show my wife?
Yeah, go ahead. That, and then the helicopter's on there.
Nice.
So
It's a little bent up, but I think I can restore it. This was our neighbor, Crypt Collectibles. He was selling toys, a collection of Terminator, and some figures that he got with the collection of records and all these crazy laser discs that he had, man. It was awesome. So is this all one collection or?
all one person, yeah.
Wow. So look, 60, 100. Original Nightmare on Elm Street, season Halloween 3, 150. Right, Halloween 2, 100. So guys, laser discs. Evil Dead 2, 25. Oh my god, that's almost worth picking up just for the displayability. 20 for Mars Attacks. Oh, Deathstalker, 20 thing. That's awesome. He's got some more down there, but I don't want to take up his booth. Oh. My wife said no spending today, and I've already spent $50. That is awesome, though. I just love the presentation of the laser discs. Whoever had these treated them like records, put them in the sleeves.
Oh, for
It's
sure.
just mint, with mint gloves on.
Yep.
That's just awesome. Yeah, I saw like when a stranger calls. That was like one of my favorite. That was my first. This was my first chill up my spine scary movie that I saw.
Nice. This is the first movie I ever saw in a theater.
Clash of the Titans. Nice. I saw that in my grandparents. They had HBO. They were rich, so that's how I saw it.
I like the Harryhausen stuff. The Ray Harryhausen.
Oh yeah,
amazing.
that's the other thing. I'm getting into Frank Frazetta art,
Okay.
so that's why I love all this old media.
Yeah.
I just picked up a Vampirella collection, and on the back of one of the Vampirella magazines, Hammer had slated to do a Hammer horror Vampirella, but never did it.
Oh wow.
And I was like, oh my god, if Hammer could have just,
That would have been amazing.
had they just done that.
Yeah, that would have been amazing.
Labyrinth,
That's a good one.
Jaws 2, Alien.
All the aliens are in there.
Wow. Yeah, it's one of those things that my wife was like, oh, I love this movie, Relic. That was a really good movie. All right, Aussie's off. I like this. That's nice. I like that movie. Michael Jackson, some Barbie doll, records. Here we go. We got some Funko Pops I can actually like. There's an Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, but I have the Glow Chase version. Some Munsters, Caroline, Ghostbusters, Trick or Treat. There's a Scooby-Doo, Creep Show, Glows in the Dark. Nice. I don't have that Annabelle. I have the one sitting on the chair. That might be a comeback for Riverdale. Teen Titans. Nice. Hello. He's like, come home with me. So we got the Thing. Tarman from Eternity of the Living Dead signed. Nice. Pumpkinhead the Fly. Some Pee-wee accessories, Indiana Jones, some of the classics there, Pinhead, Reagan, that's a creepy Reagan, Ghostface, and MC Hammer, if you're down to Hammer. Oh, he's got some posters. Do you have a list of what you have in here?
That book right there.
Okay.
They're all original, no repros.
It's got Annabelle. Jason Goes to Hell. Yeah, we got that one. He's got some good posters here. 20. I just don't have any room. Fright Night. He's got a Fright Night. The Nun, double-sided. Nice.
It's the same thing.
Just same thing
Yeah.
for two people. Got it.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh. What do you have on the Howling, by the way?
25.
They're hard. Like, I have a Howling poster with a red border on it. I can't find it anywhere.
Yeah.
And I got a ridiculous price on it because I can't find it anywhere. All right, so update. I've been up since 5 o'clock. Just woke up, had nothing to do. Listed some stuff. Filled up the truck, came here, got everything set up. Bought some Jurassic Park toys from Betamax, friend and subscriber to the channel. So he gave me a great deal. I'm super happy, and I can't buy anything else. So it's sell, sell, sell.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right, my first sale of the day is Aliens VHS for $10. Thank you very much. That is a sick tattoo, guys. That is a Vampirella tattoo by the Big Scum.
Big Scum. Like, follow, subscribe.
All right, man. I did. All right, guys. So I just sold this, $50 cash. You made me an offer I couldn't refuse. Plus, I bought toys, and I need to get rid of it. See ya. All right, I can add $20 more to the booby book buy that I got. So $20 back on these Penthouse Comics. 4 of them going out for $20. Thank you very much, sir. Have a good day. Oh, hell yeah. We got Secret Hitler going out the door for, well, we're doing a bundle deal here. For the other, I don't know, you might call him the other Secret Hitler, Trump. So we're doing 40, 20, we're doing 50 for both of these board games. And just open it up. All right, we got We got some anime going out with the record. And that's what sold it, $10. We're only an hour in, and it's pretty busy. It's popping off, and we've gotten a lot of interest, and people are very serious about their physical media. I've already gotten a real good interest on this Howling poster. It's a little bit more of the display. Got a little poster corner. A lot of VHS going out today, and you can see a free event. It is almost, you know, I would say almost shoulder to shoulder, but really good turnout for a free physical media event. All right, we got a DVD VCR combo, and I'm losing my voice. Sorry, going out to a subscriber. What was your name?
Kylo.
Kylo, nice to meet you,
Yeah,
man. Yeah,
thanks.
enjoy. Awesome. All right, we got a Goosebumps thermos going out for $20 cash. Thank you very much, sir. Have a good. All right, so we got Don't Go in the House 20, and then we're gonna get rid of these for 20, so $40. My wife's making me get rid of all my VHS from my collection.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
I hope you enjoy it.
Thank you. I will, definitely.
So one of the benefits of doing a show at the American Legion is you can stop in for lunch on the other side. Cheers. All right, so we're getting rid of Heart. And guys, so I did this video, and yeah, this is awesome to see this go. We got Pink Floyd, Billy Joel, and Jesus Christ Superstar all going up for $90. All right, I hooked up one lucky customer. They got $60 worth of records for $20 because they hooked up a friend. So 3 albums still sealed for $20 going out the door. And because she got such a good deal, she's gonna buy a book. Isn't that nice? She's buying a gift for a friend, $20. All right, we sold No Till Hell sealed, Steel Factory sealed for $50 going out to a lucky customer. There you go. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, we just sold some VHS. Now we got another record going out for $20. Can I ask you, what's your favorite song off this album?
Gonna go really simple. This one can be now.
All right, so you know what you're talking about. All right, just checking. All right, cool. Thank you. Enjoy. Do you need a bag?
Yes, please.
All right, I'll be right.
Trivia time.
All right, they're doing movie Emporia. Movie
To answer the question.
horror trivia
Ready? Get those hands ready.
as a little event.
Fortunately, they didn't touch it.
That's cool. So I like the fact that they're being interactive with the audience. So you get in for free and you could win something. So come on down next time.
In the closet.
We are selling a lot.
Halloween.
No way, I've been looking for this movie. It's got stickers on it though. Still got its tag, and it was a rental. I don't know. Do we do it? And it's got some. What is this? I think that can be cleaned up. What else does he have in here? On night 4. I gotta ask him how much he's got for that. Buckaroo Banzai. Teenage Caveman. That's cool. Easy Rider and Street Trash? What's Street Trash? I don't know what Street Trash is. Somebody made that. Alright, we gotta ask him how much he wants for this Buckaroo Banzai. It's in not great shape, but... Alright, we got more Goosebumps books going out. We have more Goosebumps books going out. Let's say that one more last time. She's trying to complete her run again. She got a 1 and a 34. This is a different series, so $5 a book, $20. All right, we got Star Wars: The Trilogy on DVD going out for $10. Thank you very much. All right, let me get you some change.
So remember how last video he said he wasn't going to buy anything, right? Right? Remember that? Remember how then he listed off 3 things, only 3 things he would buy. Guess what? We didn't find any of those 3 things. So you would think he's not going to buy anything, right?
I found the 4th thing that was
I didn't buy anything. I didn't buy anything.
Under the asterisk.
Oh, that fine print.
Actually, I didn't buy what I was going to show you. I traded for it. Another reason to be at shows. And also, we just want to start off by saying thank you to the Polar Bear Pop Culture Shop and AZ Cult Classics for the personal invitation to be at the show. They were very adamant about a highly curated event because of such a small space, and they wanted it to be a great event for those that attended, and we felt privileged to be there, and man, I had a ton of fun, so thank you to those two.
It was a great time. Yeah. Wow, do you need to take a break?
This is a working man's YouTube channel because I come straight home from work and get it done.
And I take a break from work to come in here and do this.
You had mentioned something to me. Would you like to share it with the audience, or were you still, recovering from your hangover?
First of all, didn't have a hangover, so nice try.
I've only seen my wife drunk twice, and she was definitely definitely feeling it on Saturday for good reason. I will tell you. Yes, you saw the beer little interval in the video. It was because we were supporting.
That was his beer, not mine.
We were supporting my stepfather, who just recently lost his mother. So he was in the other room the whole time. He would come in and out and grab us, and he grabbed me first. Then when Jessica called and said, hey, tap out, need to be replaced, I had walked in and said, after a beer, I only wanted one, but he forced me to two.
Twisted your arm, did he?
She sold 0 things in the 2 beers it took for me to drink. Then she goes and hangs out and supports my stepfather. And guys, I almost clear $300 worth of merchandise in the next 4 hours. It was awesome. But here's the mindset of my wife coming into the show, because on the way home, you had mentioned how you didn't even think we would make $200.
So
now, those were your words.
So first of all, I will preface this by saying that we have never done a physical media type show. This is the first time. So I didn't know what to expect. Said I would be happy if we had made $200, not knowing what to expect. Given my husband's piss poor attitude on wanting to do previous events and not wanting to do them because he claims that no one's going to go to them because of the location, and I had to twist his arm to do this one.
No, I was invited, and I said we signed up the very next day.
Yeah, because the night before when we were over at your parents and I brought it up, you weren't sure.
You have to.
And this was the second. This was the second time.
Planned. Everything you do has to be planned. So yes, there was some thought process.
This is the second time that we had been invited to do a physical media show.
Well, guess what?
So this is the finally
throw you under the bus and go. Oh.
Yeah, freaking it goes both ways. You want to throw me under? I can throw you under, bro.
All right. Well, we both don't remember the things we decided did.
But no, I did say that expectation was about $200. Around the time I remember, we had made around $350, and then when he came back, we were closer to around almost $400, but not quite $400 yet. And by the end of the day, it was $600.
Here's some talking points I want to say. Number one, the general audience was quite young. I was expecting a lot of grizzled old men to be at these shows, and there wasn't a lot of these grizzly old men that I thought would show up. It was a
great mix of individuals, for sure.
And the people buying George Michaels and Billy Idols and the motels were these late teens, early 20s individuals that I had to stop and say, hey, wait a minute, time out. Can I just talk to you for 5 seconds and just say, how do you know the motels? What's the best song on this record? And she's like, Who Can It Be Now? And I'm like, you know this song? Late teens, early 20s. She's like, yeah. And so the group of girls that I was talking to, it was their fathers who had handed down their electronics and collections.
Yeah.
And they were very active in listening to the music. Because I said, you're buying cassettes. Do you have a cassette tape? Oh, yeah. My dad gave me one. It works. I'm like, awesome. And it was exciting because I was starting to realize maybe physical media isn't just an old guy's thing, and it's not dying. I think it's just being reborn from the ashes, and young people are starting to appreciate the physical media.
I think also one of the positives from the event itself and what I had heard too, and was talking about with others, is that there was no door, like cover charge. There was no entry fee.
Where were you doing these conversations at? Inside the auditorium or at the bar?
Inside when I was talking to
Okay,
people.
I just want to be clear.
Yeah. Did you have? He's such a stinky
The people
brat.
want to know.
Because it allowed families and to get out of the heat. It allowed families to come in. It allowed people to share. And, you know, people were picking up like the Harry Potter book and then, you know, nudging the wife and nudging the son.
We sold cassette tapes. We sold comic books. We sold vintage paperback books. We sold hardcover dust jacket books.
We
sold game boards.
VHS.
We sold VHS. We sold DVDs. Now, they don't know if they'll be doing another one, although I think they'll be doing at least one a year for sure. And having that component of being able to walk in for free brought in not just the husbands, but he brought the whole family because it now made it affordable for a whole family to go to an event. There were toys and collectibles, and there were 3D printed art. There was people's vintage clothing. If we're ever invited to go back again, there's no hesitation.
But one thing I would be saving every VCR DVD combo or CRT, like any electronic that I had, because we could have sold those like bonkers crazy.
Yeah,
because the overhearing conversation would have been, I'm looking for a CRTV. I'm looking for a VCR DVD combo. Because what are they there picking up? VHS. They're picking up physical media. And does everyone have a VCR at home?
One guy even said, of all the stuff he kept, he threw away all of his VHS. And he's like, why did I do that? Why did I throw away all of my VHS but keep my records? Keep my cassettes?
Yeah, he was picking through, like, because we had...
And he's like, but yet I threw away all of my VHS, and here I am. I want it all back. Yes. Here we go.
Oh, I didn't realize there was a dude in there.
I'm kind of excited because I haven't been able to play with this.
Guys, it's been a rough couple days.
I've had to hold myself to my rules. But this is the Jurassic Park original helicopter. Now, obviously, these look like they snap on, but I don't care. I'm going to hang this on the ceiling. You can see the stickers are still on. They're kind of peeling off. I mean, that's just a badass helicopter look right there with the mouth and the fangs and the tongue. Jose was asking 45. My feeling is that he just got these the day before because I went back later. I Google Lensed this, looked it up because he said this. The only thing missing was the net, but then I found out there was actually a missile.
I don't know. Let's see.
See, but that's what I looked. See,
there's an orange thing. So there's an orange piece missing from here, and then the missile goes in there.
All right. So what we're missing is the orange piece that would hold the missile here. And then he also had a carded dino trackers. And the card was bent all the way back, and I've kind of brought it back, but I just thought, you know, this was a nice cool presentation of a Jurassic toy I didn't have. His name's Harpoon Harrison. Now I know who this guy is. Harpoon Harrison. So he's asking 25, 45, and I offered him 50. He took it. If you see a free show in your area that says physical media, vintage, collectibles, blah, 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 and it's free, just go. You never know what you could have missed out on. And boy, I would have missed out on these. But that's not all, guys. At the very end, I traded for something, and this is what we're going to talk about next. Here, you know me and inserts. So.
Right.
All right, we're doing a trade. Awesome. Enjoy.
Fantastic. Thank you.
You're welcome. Ta-da! My Science Project DVD. Now, minus the insert, but there's the DVD. Watched it last night. My
Yes, we
wife's
did.
first time watching it. Your honest review of this movie from 1985.
You could definitely tell it seemed to take away from certain things as far as I don't know how to explain it, but it wasn't as bad
Okay.
as I anticipated. It was very teen drama type movie of that time, but not as good.
Do you think this movie is worth $40?
Oh gosh, no. And let me clarify. I would not pay $40 to go see that movie. To buy that movie, to watch the movie.
But
would not.
this, guys, is just a 2004 release. This came out in 2004. So what I'm saying is, next time you walk by the DVD rack, which is what I always do, I scan for certain movies that are worth $40 plus more.
I can't talk though because I'm still looking for rhinestones.
Is physical
And I haven't seen
media
it.
dead? No, it's not.
No one said it was dead, Josh.
I'm going to say 98% of it is garbage. The other 2%, that's the nuance. And if you guys have been following my channel for any length of time, all the way back to the first or second episode, I start talking about physical media. And I tell you, not every VHS is worth it. I show you a VHS that is worth it, that's worth 50, and then I show you ones that are not even worth 50 cents, okay? As many times as I go into a Goodwill, maybe once or twice a week, I will find one VHS worth picking up that's worth $5 to $10. And it's very rare. Very rare. The most expensive one I've found at Goodwill is worth 40 to 50, and that's a 3-year period, okay? Oh, what's this? Are you kidding me? Still got its sticker. Oh, nice. Now, I was able to trade this for a vintage paperback book of Clash of the Titans. It was a movie tie-in novelization, which every movie has one of those. Matter of fact, this week I discovered that the movie Clue had its own movie tie-in novelization. So it came out in the 80s. And that is actually worth $400 to $600 depending on condition. Matter of fact, the video I watched was of a guy who bought it for $80 and found out he bought a bootleg version of
Crazy.
Of that book for $80. Got a fake one. Tried to send it back. The guy said, send me pictures. So he sent him pictures, and now he uses the pictures the guy sent for his listing to sell more fake copies. And eBay upheld the transaction, saying there was nothing wrong, even though it's clearly counterfeit.
Crazy.
So tell me physical media is dead, because I will show you.
Because, by the way,
vintage paperback books worth
I don't think anyone's told him that.
$600.
Besides himself.
She doesn't watch YouTube videos. She watches Netflix, The Gilded Age.
I do watch
No, you don't watch
YouTube videos.
You don't watch the YouTube videos I watch.
People on YouTube
So
are telling you.
to my YouTube viewing experience, because if you're not watching the YouTube channels I'm watching,
So you're
then
watching
you're never
channels-
going to hear the discussions about physical media.
But I'm
just
saying-
because you don't hear it doesn't mean it's not being discussed.
I'm saying people are telling you on YouTube that physical media is dead.
There's all sorts of that kind of discussion. Yes. Again, people will run in, buy all of these DVDs and VHS, not sell one of them, and then cry, this shit is garbage. Well, you didn't do your homework.
Yeah.
Okay?
That's...
So that is why I'm being nuanced about this. Don't run out to your Goodwill and start buying a bunch of DVDs unless you want them for your personal collection, because if you're trying to...
We have a closet full, by the way, so...
Yeah, my collection, right? I'm getting original pressings with the inserts all day long for $1, because once they're gone, they go up to this price, and I will already have them, and I won't have to spend $40 for a DVD, because I will already have it and bought it for $1.29. Good luck finding my science project. Good luck finding the Clue vintage paperback book. Good luck finding the soundtrack to Better Off Dead CD, because that's worth $100 and $150, which I've showed you guys before. So there's always within these formats diamonds in the rough, that if you just happen to pass by and spot those things, you're going to score, and you're going to be really happy that you just took the extra 5 minutes. But again, it comes with the knowledge of what to look for, and that's why I'm here. I'll tell you,
Good job, babe.
of the YouTube channel that
Good
makes
job.
me happy to be a part of because
You're
I get to
passionate
tell you
about
guys-
it.
Yes, and that's
And he loves it.
I just want to reiterate.
Oh boy, fun.
So while I was drinking beers and supporting my stepfather, you sold 0. When I came back and I took over, I almost cleared $300.
Good job.
What I'm trying to say is she doesn't care about physical media. I do. If you don't care about something,
Interesting.
it's going to be harder for you to sell. It's not going to show up on your face, and you're not going to talk to people. All you're going to think about is the money.
Actually, I
what
did talk
I think
to
about
people.
are the memories. Oh, you do. But what the conversation?
Because you weren't
stands
there,
for is,
so you
yes,
wouldn't
I
know.
found this at an estate sale, and yes, it's now $10. That's boring. There was a
Interesting.
lady who walked up to me and said, "I had snuck. Well, I didn't sneak.
Interesting, because I think I was the first person to make a sale at the show.
Sure. I mean, that's going to happen.
Because I was talking to people.
That's going to happen because, again, you sold those film strips that were easy to sell because you just put Return of the Jedi, put Jurassic Park on them,
Easy to
and
sell.
a good price, you're going to sell it. But a lady came up, saw my Return of the Living Dead, and she's like, oh my gosh. She goes, I told my parents I was going to the mall to watch 3 men and a baby, and I snuck into Return of the Living Dead. And that's the kind of conversations you have with people. You get them hyped up. You get them to, relive that nostalgia moment where they experience that singular thing at that moment in their life. And it gets them to buy stuff. And if you're excited about it, they're excited about it.
Let's be clear.
like-
I was gone. He was gone for 30 minutes. I was gone for 2 hours. So, yeah, you had a lot to sell.
Yeah, I did. And
I just got to be
so
social.
At the end of the day, guys, we nearly cleared $650.
No, we did.
We did. Okay. So we cleared $650
Would have been 700 if
of physical media.
didn't get
And
toys.
It would have been 700 if I did. But just think, the VHS I sold paid for my Jurassic Park toys. And guys, let me just also end with this.
And yeah, that's why he had to work the extra 2 hours.
Can you just do this at a Goodwill? Yes, you can. Thrift stores, you can. I actually went into a thrift store and sold a sealed copy of Easy Rider for a Christmas present for $80 one time. You just have to keep going. But it was a 3-year process of going to these thrift stores to be able to have enough stuff for one.
It's 4 years
show.
now.
4 years. So just keep that in mind. The $650 we made,
If you can...
it took me 3 years to accumulate all that stuff for one show.
4 years. We hit 4 years in August.
4 years. Now
Was
I'll
better.
just come home with one VHS.
So, yes.
I'll get 2 or 3 DVDs, and it's just because I don't have them in my collection. But guys, keep your eyes open. You never know what you're going to find.
And remember, half the fun is...
I am a firm believer in physical
Finding it.
media because it just involves so much nostalgia, and it's a format that I hopefully will never die.
As long as the electronics treat you well, keep performing.
I think you can go buy a brand new VCR from a company.
Which is yeah,
Third
that
party,
was...
But that's like $300.
I was going to say, that was some news that just heard first times this weekend, too, that they're re-releasing VCRs.
Yeah. Because if they're
Crazy.
producing VHSs and producing cassettes, they're going to produce the infrastructure to play those things. So, yeah. And made a little bit of believer out of her, Mrs. Streamer. I came home and she was literally watching The Gilded Age on her phone. Because she streams. She's a streamer. I get it.
Okay, it's because I'm working. It's background noise.
Sure. But guys, thank you for joining us. Hope you are a lover of physical media. I do have a bunch of those posters for sale, but I'm just holding those on for the shows. Sold a bunch of posters on Facebook Marketplace. Next week, we're doing a road trip with Space Comics to California for a 1-day trip to a toy show. So hopefully we'll have plenty of content for you with regards to toys. Now, if not,
it's just going to be a
not
long road.
media lover, we will have toys for you next week, okay? You know, there wouldn't be toys if there wasn't a movie. The movies play into toys, toys play into movies, vice versa. All right, guys, thanks for joining us. That's it for this week. We'll see you next weekend, and don't forget to
Like, comment, subscribe, share.
If you're gonna blindly support my wife, you can throw some blind support to me sometimes.
What are you talking about? You just got a bunch of happy birthday wishes after the last post.
Last week, you're like, make sure you guys telling me if you support his good girl art or not, and people were just like, oh, I support Jessica. She didn't have a stance. You guys supported her and she didn't have a stance.
Actually, you wouldn't let me have a
You
stance
literally
because
just told people to disagree with me, and because they like you better, they're like, yep, we just automatically disagree with you because you told them to disagree with me.
it's because you wouldn't let me explain my stance.
We're
but
done.
okay.
All right, guys. See ya. Bye.
Bye.